Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Season 2. I am absolutely in love with this sprayer. This thing is awesome. I have been getting so much work done. This is actually the last field I have to do for fertilizing. All of the lime is done. I was running this guy along with the other high boy sprayer that we have spreading fertilizer. And then just the brand new tracked John Deere that we have with the lime tractor, or the lime spreader, until we got done with lime, and then that one just sat. It's been sitting all of this day. It is second day of winter here. Soil temperature is at 41 degrees, so for now we're still okay to work it. It's getting cold though, definitely getting cold. And we've got some other things that are going to come up today involving the pigs. We are going to run out of food on them at some point during this episode, so we're going to have to sell a bunch of pigs then. And there's a path over here that needs to be sprayed still. We got there, and then this area right here. And, oh, there we go. See, I'm getting better with it. This wide area that I can handle messes with me a bit. And this is where it decided to spray from the field to the left and get this field too. There we go. I'm going to double check here, but that should be all of the fields fertilized now. This one's got black beans. These two got black beans. This one, and this one are black beans, so those don't count yet. Yeah, that area I messed up. We don't want to talk about it. I started cultivating. Started digging fields. I haven't gotten very far on it yet. It's going to take me a while to dig the fields, and we're going to run out of time. I still want to know what's going to happen with the black beans. I'm very curious. I really hope they survive the winter, because they're actually in an early growth state. You just do your thing. And if you go to crops here, and if we go to black beans, as young, oh wait, no, frost. In young stage, it's got a high frost resistance. So there's a very good chance that those black beans may survive the winter, and if they do, springtime comes, we can harvest them, and we don't end up losing any crop. It would have been nice to... ooh, wait a second. Oh, it does show this guy got fertilized. He's just white because I put lime on it too, I think. Or it might be from the soybeans we had on it. I'm not sure. We should drive with it like this. That really makes the view crazy. Well, you really can't see very well when you're not in spray mode. Okay, we missed him. Phew. Yeah, we're not going to keep driving like that. You can see everything needs to be dug. Trying to think. Technically, I only have... Well, I've got 3 fields that are put together as one. It would be, what, 14, 15, and 16, I think. So that field's dug. And right now he's digging 4 and 5, which are the fields right next to the farm. So we're just starting. I'm gonna have to switch tractors over because I have one of the big tracked tractors running it right now. Let's see here. We should be able to do... right there, right? Or is it just gonna dump everything? I want to unload it into there. Oh, fine. Yeah, it just does that. Darn it. Well, we can put it back into there. I just gotta go over and grab a tractor of some sort. Or the telehandler, probably. Oop. This guy's big. but we're done with him for the year, so we should probably put him away before it decides to snow. Ooh, can't get through. We should probably do that. So we got this guy. That reminds me here. Where are we here? Lucy Express, not that one. This one we want to park. 410, nope. And this guy we want to park. Oop. Keep thinking I have to escape out of that, and I don't. It's actually set up on my mouse now, one of the buttons. So I can quick change that. So you, buddy, I'm actually going to unhire you. I'm going to drop that where it is. We're going to do a little switcheroo here. I want to get this guy on some big fields. And then I will switch over the other tractor to that cultivator. But yeah, our 8RX there can't handle this big cultivator. Doesn't quite have the horsepower for it. I don't want him to be super slow. So I might as well put one of the big tractors in here, which has got plenty of horsepower. And we'll put the 8RX on that cultivator. And then we can run 2 cultivators at once. Perfect, right? And we're just going to go down to these first set of fields down here, the big ones. It's basically how I sprayed too. Use a little sprayer, or a little spreader, to fertilize the smaller fields because it's a little easier for him to get around in. And then use the big sprayer on the big fields. And it worked really well. Like I said, that spreader width that he's got, for the sprayer I should say, is just ridiculous. In a good way. It's gonna be so nice spraying fields for crop, or for weeds. So nice. And plus we can fertilize things at pretty much any height, or any growth stage, which is just awesome. So yeah, I'm going to start digging on this side. Normally I would start on the other side and let him work this way, but this big of a cultivator, if I'm not looking, he's going to end up digging into that field. And I'd like to keep that and hopefully harvest that in the spring. If everything works out. We'll find out when the freeze comes on the 5th day of winter. We'll see what happens. Let's see how hard this pulls. Looks like, oh, he's struggling to stay up to speed. I think 9 is the fastest it'll pull that, but still, that's a heck of a swath. So that'll work out really great. Like I said, this guy can run the other cultivator, and we'll be good to go here. And it's already starting to look darker out. It's only 1:30, but it doesn't take much in wintertime here. I mean, it's completely dark by 6 o'clock. So instead of running until like 8, 9 o'clock, I'm shutting down at 6 every day here. So let's straighten him out. Oh, lower. Nope, lower. And higher. And he pulls that really well, so we'll be good to go. We got 2 cultivators running. Like I said, I've got food in there right now, and if I go to the feed truck, I'm leaving the feed truck in the circulation right now just because it's nearby to the farm stuff, so something I can switch to come back to the farm. Yeah, this is all I have right now for feed. So if I dump it in, I mean, that's where I'm at. Most of that'll get used overnight, so we'll see where we get feed-wise. We'll put it all into the pigs, and possibly by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll have to be selling them. But we also have to watch the weather here and see how far we can get with cultivating. Because I can get off of this, I can go to growth, and basically anything that's purple, we need to turn blue. So we've got a lot of digging to do. and not a lot of time left before it freezes. Weather-wise, there's snow in the forecast way out. I'll have to see. That's like day 8 of winter. It might not be much for snowy winter. We'll have to see what happens. But we'll meet back when we gotta sell some pigs. Look at that white landscape. It is chilly, it is winter, it is time to sell our pigs. And I'm really debating cheating this, to be honest. It's a bit of a drive, and I've got 500 pigs to do. Oop, confirm, don't screw it up. So if I remember correctly now, it should go down, we put 36 in, right? Yeah. So they're all in the red. We're going to be getting rid of them. We've got snow on the ground. I don't know how well this is going to handle the snow. We're going to find out. But on the plus side, and I will double check, I've got everything kind of... Ooh. We may have to do some snow removal here. The ground is actually not frozen yet. It's at 32 degrees. So I could technically start digging, but I hate to dig in the snow. Like, I have the tractors and the diggers back here because I was prepared to dig with them again. And then it snowed overnight. And this truck doesn't seem to do as well in the snow, which is unfortunate. It's got more power and everything. I like running it with the livestock and stuff. You can see I got some of it dug up, some of it not. I'll show you guys where we got for the year. But let me double check too. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass you. You're going way too slow for conditions. Because it's snowy and it's definitely not slippery and I'm definitely not gonna run into something. Let's see how bad this is through here. Oh, I'm pushing. Oh, it won't turn. Yeah, it could be better. Could be worse. Slide right through. Alright, so I just gotta do... There we go. Looks like we're gonna get some money out of it. 7,000 per load. Well, actually, those were really young ones. But before I get any further here, you can see from here probably. Oh wait, no, we gotta go to field growth. Oh no, it did wither. Never mind. I thought for sure we were gonna be able to keep those through the winter. Darn it. Well, we're gonna be digging everything then. We're gonna be fertilizing and digging everything. I might have dug into there a little bit. So we don't get to keep that crop, but that's okay. We live and we learn, right? So we'll just have to start everything from scratch this spring. So we've actually got a lot of digging to do, but luckily with both diggers running, it goes pretty quick. It actually snowed one day earlier, and then it melted, so I didn't have a lot of time. It was actually yesterday, day 4 of winter. I think it's melted out like 1,400 hours, so I only had maybe 3 hours to actually dig, and I think I dug for a couple hours in the morning before it snowed. So, you know, it's not like we got a lot of time to work the ground up, and we got quite a bit done. I was impressed. That big one does a lot of work. A lot of work. It also makes a bit of a mess. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we need to do something about the snow. Thinking we might need to go get a pretty good load of salt and just bring salt back here so we can load up with it. But I mean, it's gonna take a while. You can see the money starts going up here because we start getting older stuff. If I go back in here, I mean, if we go down to some of the older ones here, oh, we don't have any. Oh, that's right, because we sold the oldest ones out. So we're looking at like $700 here. Compared to $200. So that'll be 3 times as much. So we're probably looking at like 21,000 per load, which is pretty darn good. I could not make the corner. Don't tip over, please. So I have to decide. Do I move all the loads? I mean, 10 loads is 360, and I still have another 140 to go, which would be what, another 150. Well, 180 would be half. So that'd be 5. Take 30 away from that, and you got 44. We were saying we had 140 left, so we got like 14 loads of pigs to take out. And this is only load number 2, but I guess it does go pretty quick. So I'm gonna move a bunch of pigs, and we're gonna see how much money we can make from it, I suppose. And at some point here, I might get angry at the snow and just move some of it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's all withered. How unfortunate. But you know what? It is what it is, right? Oh, we already got more in that load. Up to 8,800 instead of 7. Nice. Let's see how much we can make. Well, this is it. The last load of pigs. And surprisingly, I did not get angry at the snow. At least not enough to do anything about it. I've kind of been having fun with it. Although, from time to time, the truck gets to be a little bit hard to handle. These guys. So these are the last of the pigs. We have no more pigs at home. So if you look here, no pigs. No piggies. Let's see how we did here. We sold $195,000 worth of pigs. Oh wait, I don't want you yet. I do need to do the rest of the animals here. Open that up. I don't think there's much straw left in here at all. I think there's only the one bale with 800 units, yeah. That's not gonna work. The hours does this tractor have anyways? Almost 68 hours. Dang. There is a lot that's going into these. A lot of inputs going in for the cows. I probably need to move a bunch of cows around here. We've got less than 100 bales in here now, which is not ideal. I know it sounds really crazy, and it sounds like a horrible idea, and it's going to take a lot of time, but I kind of want to fill both of these up. Like, I think it would be pretty cool to say, hey, we have full barns of straw and hay. Like, I know these handle, what, 420 bales, which, dang it. Well, we did have 4 bales here. I've done that a lot of times. We'll just restack 2 of them and we'll make it work. I will probably need more straw than this. There's definitely an issue though with, there's such a fine line between stacked here and loaded into the structure there. Sometimes it can be tough. We got 15,000 units here though. Yeah, it doesn't help that our straw bales got wet, and so we're lacking on capacity. But you can't always be perfect, right? There we go. So I think we were really close here. Really close. I feel like we need to use more straw now that it's wintertime here. But we will find out. Oh, it's going to keep going. What we do need to do, though, is we need to make some money, right? We need to sell a building. Because that was the whole plan of this. Pig barn here. We're going to sell it. We have no more pig barn. Yeah, we might need some more straw. It's going to be hard to tell. Because we have more animals in this barn here, but we have smaller animals, so I'm not exactly sure. We put like 2.5 bales into that one, or something like that, or 2 1/4, and we've got 1 3/4 bales left, which is not ideal. But it is what it is. So we sold the pig barn. We're gonna buy ourselves a sheep farm, sheep building, because I want to put sheep. I want lots of sheeples. It's been a little while since we've heard the crunch, crunch, crunch of the snow. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's still going. Oh, we're not gonna have enough straw. We're gonna be just short. Yep, just short. We probably could leave it. Honestly, we could probably leave it. I'm not that worried about it, because I'll end up feeding them at some point in the future here anyways. So I'm gonna call that good. Just missed the forks, which is really good. Park this guy. Remember that we don't have straw for next time. Not be too worried about it, but I'll probably forget. Jump over here. We'll start feeding them. What we do need to do is put in animal pens. So what do we got here? We've got sheep pastures here. Okay, so we don't have anything beyond that. So we can handle 250 sheep. Oh, look at that. We've got a lot of space to work with now. So we got to figure out, that's loading down there. We've got food there. No, food and water out there. Animals are there. So I'm probably going to want it like this. I think. Because I think over there... Which way? I'm trying to remember. No, that rotates that. Which is camera rotate? Q and E. Trying to decide which ones are feed and which ones are water. So water looks like that. Feed looks, I don't think I can tell the difference. Water has a covering, feed does not. There's water. Okay, water is the one that has the covering, which is the one on this side. So we should be able to just put it in like so. You don't have any more feed, so I'm going to have to fill you up. And we don't want to put sheep in them yet because we got to build the water fixture so that we can auto water them. As far as I know, we still have over 500,000 units of silage, so we're doing really well on silage. I just want to do sheep because we really haven't done sheep. Well, we haven't in this season's mod here at all. So I want to get some sheep going. We've got a lot of money to do it too, so we'll probably put a pretty good amount in there. I haven't shown you guys feeding anyways in a little while. So we only need 2 bales still. Grab the 2 bales, throw it into the mixer. I really thought about getting a different mixer, but then I haven't done it yet. There we go. Mix that in. Get some silage. And this is still full, which means that silage is still being produced from chaff. So we're good on that. Unfortunately now it takes more than a mixer load's worth. So we might be okay this time around. This one's almost, that's not too bad. This one's going to take quite a bit. So there's a chance that we won't have enough in the wagon here. And we have to fill it another time. That's what I've been doing, like filling it twice. Which leads me to believe that we really should have a different mixer, a little bit bigger one. So I want to install this. Yes. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Won't be done till tomorrow night. So we can't put animals in until then. But this should be water, and if it is, perfect. Because then we can just feed into here. So I'm pretty sure this is the feed bins. And the water is more of a tank. And now I'm trying to remember. Okay, sheep don't need. Perfect. Sheep don't need straw. Well, that simplifies things a lot. Yeah, this is full, and we have more than 8,000 for needs there. So I'm gonna let stuff work out. I'll finish up here, get the water put in, and I guess later tomorrow night we will have to get some sheep. So I'll see you guys when we're getting sheep. Well, here we are off to the shop. We used to visit this so much. It's definitely snowy. It is getting dark. It's day 6 of winter here. So we're halfway through the winter just about. Because it's getting dark here, the enclosure is not ready for the sheep yet. It has not built the water thing yet. Oh. I didn't know you were still sitting here. Interesting. But I am over here. I haven't figured out why I can't see the Valtra. It's here. It's like it doesn't exist. I'm starting to feel like my other one. Does my other one exist? No, it doesn't. It doesn't know it exists. I don't understand. But anyways, we are here. We're going to purchase something. That's what we always do, right? We're going to get this guy right here. It's a big mixer, and there's a reason for it. Promise there's a big reason for it. The question is, do I tell you about it today? Good question. We're almost out of time, actually. We're getting kind of long for this episode. And we don't need it yet because we don't have sheep yet. That's a big mixer. Dang. So because of that, I'm actually not going to explain what we're doing here. Because as you can tell, the truck's not here, which means we're not trading it in. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We're not trading it in. Instead, we're going to look at something here. We're going to look at the land that's available. Specifically what stuff down here. So I want to purchase a couple pieces of land here. I want to purchase this one. purchase this one. And I think I want to purchase... Is that the one I want to purchase? Yeah, I want to purchase this one right here. And we may even, we'll see, we may even purchase these guys too. I haven't decided yet. We need 273 plus that. I mean, we're going to have plenty of money coming here. We get a lot of crops to sell, but I want some more land to harvest up and make things complicated for us. But to be honest, all of that stuff is planted early, so it's going to be harvested early next year, and it's going to mean lots and lots of straw, which means we can actually fill our bale storage. Hopefully, that's the plan. It's going to be crazy if we do it. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of collecting of bales. Because what is it, 420 bales to fill up the storage, and I can haul 16 at once. So 160 is 10 loads, and 320 is 20 loads, and half of that would be 400, which would be 25 loads plus 26. So, but yeah, 26 loads of bales. That's a lot of bales. I mean, we do have some in there right now, but we'll have to see how that goes. But we are going to get some sheep next episode, and hopefully they will do okay in the winter, because they're going to be in the winter. They can't start out in the warmth. We're going to be starting them pretty quick. See how the wool stuff works, and just make our way through winter. So that's going to be what the next episode's about. But my time is up for today, so thank you guys all for watching, and as always, enjoy the sunsets and take it easy.